Welcome to ca4it's Online Marketing U Program, episode 33, entitled The Amazing Power of Now. I'm Renata Duma, interview coach. In last week's episode, we talked about the cycle of doldrums. Let me recap. It's when you keep talking yourself into believing things will be better when, instead of accepting your present reality as is and choosing to be happy in the moment. Of course, things can always be better, but the bottom line is always believing they'll be better someday is going to make things better someday. I repeat, when? Someday. Not now, not here, and certainly not immediately. Why? Because you're thinking about someday and not drawing positive energy to yourself in the present and going around like many of us do from time to time, responding to, "How are you?" with, "I'm surviving," or "I still have a pulse," or "Here's the worst, I'm still here, aren't I?" Those kinds of thoughts will never allow you to attract positive energy to yourself because you're not putting it out. Surprised? How about this? Would you be willing to try it out for a day and see what happens? Make a pact with yourself. For one whole day, whenever anyone asks you how you are, just buck up and say, "Brilliant, thanks." Of course, you'll marvel at the stupefied faces of your co-workers, friends, or whoever as they walk away thinking, "What's he or she on?" But then again, maybe they'll surprise you and respond in kind, saying, "Excellent, happy to hear it." And you'll both walk away from the encounter energized, uplifted, and feeling like you truly are brilliant and excellent. And that changes everything. Believe me, it works. Your thoughts are your reality, and the reality you create with your words will be the reality that surrounds you. Just think about it. Where are the words born? That's right there in the recesses of your mind. Actually, they're stored in your temporal lobe. You're already aware that your brain has two sides, or hemispheres, the left and the right, connected by the corpus callosum. You have one temporal lobe on each side of the brain. If you're right-handed, your language is stored mostly in your left temporal lobe. If you're left-handed, you're not so lateralized in your language, and it's stored a bit in both sides of your brain in the temporal lobes. Your words are formulated through cognition, thought, conditioning, and are colored by emotion and creativity. They are the unique expression of who you are. And if who you are is generally negative, then I don't need to spell out the obvious. Let's put it another way. Would you rather be around someone who's always positive and has a smile for you whenever you see them, or someone who is always complaining, scowling, and angry with the world? That, I hope, is a no-brainer. And remember, like attracts like. Be negative and you'll attract people and events that are the same. Be positive and you'll attract more positive people and experiences in your life. As the old saying goes, when life gives you lemons, negative people only experience a sour taste in their mouths and remain perpetually thirsty for an experience they will never attract. And what do the positive people do? They make lemonade, of course. They get on with the things and quench their thirst for life. Because at a very basic and subconscious level, we all choose life and positive experiences, even though we may from time to time feel under the weather emotionally and bemoan our state, seeing the glass half empty rather than full. And we continue to do the same things over and over again and recreate time and again this cycle of doldrums that we just can't seem to shake. And that holds us back from actualizing our higher goals and dreams. What to do next? Tune into episode 34 of ca4it's Online Marketing U program entitled Mind Power, and let me blow your mind with some real-time here and now facts. I'm Renata Duma, interview coach.